Welcome Capricorn to your November 2017 forecast by me, Ellie from Hypnoyouellie. If you'd like a private reading, use the link below. If you'd like your whole year forecast, use the link below. Vimeo on demand, $4.99. So this year in November, we've got on the 15th of November through to the 11th of January, Mercury retrograde, including the shadow periods. Now, this Mercury retrograde, I feel like is a nod back to March to May 2016. Same kind of tail end information, situation, emotions, feelings back on the table. Now, Mercury retrograde brings back things that you thought you'd been looked over, things that you didn't act on, exes, opportunities, people, situations, emotions back on the table so that you could look at them, so you can renegotiate, relaunch, restart, refocus on. And sometimes those things are to look at and to push forward with. Sometimes those to get that final closure with. At work, you do have the Seven of Wands. So this is you, Capricorn, dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, where someone's justifying and defending their position. Now, they may feel like they've been there the longest, so therefore they know everything. It could be that scenario. Or that they are fighting for the survival of their role. You this month have the Sun in the 11th house all month, which is reaching your greatest hopes, dreams, and wishes. This is also networking. This is friends, groups, fraternities, allegiances, any kind of networking. So if you're looking for a job, go join an agency. You'll find that you will find a really good fit there. You'll find something that you can stay there for the long term on. For others, this is about, making your commitment to your future with your company, your finances, or your study, is to join some groups, to join some networking, to get that support there. But it looks like if you've made for some of you, you're on pins and needles waiting on the answer to a mistake that you made. You're waiting on pins and needles to find out the conclusion to where your commitment is. So maybe they had a 1-year probational or 3-month probational period and you're not sure yet, they haven't mentioned it. So you're not sure, am I still here, am I not? But someone is batting back the negativity. So this is as a group. Your company is working very, very hard on, getting back on negative publicity, trying to make your company look great. This is for the long term, putting money into your networking, putting money into, making sure that this is going to last a long time. For others, this is about arguing, looking at the boss, no communication between the boss and yourselves. This is could be one person who, argues with everyone, doesn't follow suit, doesn't follow the requirements, constantly making mistakes, and yet stands there and says, well, I've been here the longest, so I know everything, or, that kind of thing. So where is that for you? Now, this is also about deciding, do I want to keep where I am or do I want to go somewhere else? And for some of you, you are leaving and joining a new place. Now, you've got 3 major arcanas in a row, Capricorn, so this is a big year for you. So at your home, you're thinking about moving, you're thinking about buying. This is the Chariot card. So this is something you've been thinking about before. So during Mercury retrograde, this might be back on the table. So I really do want to move now. This is something you've been procrastinating about with the long-term commitment. Long-term at work. So maybe you haven't been able to move until you move your job, or maybe you aren't able to move until you know for certain that your position is safe, that your commitment is safe, that you will have this money. So whichever one that is for you. But this is about, look, I want to make a move. I want to buy. I want to move in with somebody else. I want to make a major shift, but I'm not ready yet. I'm still procrastinating. Things haven't fallen into place yet. I'm humming, I'm hiring, I'm waiting for that money. This is a victory. So yes, you'll get the loan. Yes, you'll get the money. Yes, you'll be able to get that house. Yes, you'll be able to make the move. This is about that long term. Now, there is a decision to be made. So this might be moving in with somebody else. This might be, well, I need to know about this job before I can move state. I need to know about this job before I can say, apply for the loan. Somewhere along that, you're making a decision this month. It's back on the table. This is also about priorities and perspectives in the home, to lead by example and accomplishing great goals as a family after much procrastination. So it could be one pebble falls into place, then they all fall into place. You've been waiting to know about the commitment and the stability of the job. So, you know, the job that I'm in now, or am I moving? And if I'm moving, I need to get that job first. So I know that that money's secure before I can make the move. Then it's about the move. Well, do I want to stay in the same town? Do I want to move to another state? Do I want to move country? Do I want to buy a house? Do I want to lease a house? These are all the questions you're asking yourself. And you've been going back and forth about it. But this month, you're actually going to start some moves because things are actually going to fall into place. Victory. You are going to have the ability to travel. You are going to be able to make the ability to be able to move. This is a major arcana, a major move for you. Now, your health is the star card. So this is shining the light on your health and saying to you, listen, you've got to make sure that you're getting enough water. You've got to make sure that you're getting a lot of sleep. Stars. This is making sure that you've got yourself in balance hormonally, emotionally, that you've got the good work-life balance. This is telling you that you must look at your health. You must put it into, this is a major arcana card, a brand new cycle, brand new start. And by putting that focus and that light on your health, you're going to feel renewed, re-energized. You're going to feel the best you've felt in years, and you're going to start this brand new process. Now, for some of you, this is finding out, I'm going to have to deal with, for some of you, you might find that you're pregnant, and for others, you might find that your hormones are out of whack. So suddenly now you've got to do an awful lot of work-life balance, following all of those things I said before. So make sure you're getting 6 to 8 hours sleep, making sure you're 6 liters of water, making sure that you're exercising 30 minutes every day to clear off depression or anxiety from those lovely chemicals that get, you know, body chemicals to release after exercise, making sure that you're getting plenty of sleep, making sure you're eating well, making sure you've got that work-life balance, because that's going to be very important. And this month, for whatever reason, you're making this major change, major arcana card. In love, you do have the Magician card. This is meeting Mr. or Mrs. Right. So you are moving, you're meeting Mr. or Mrs. Right, and you're getting your health in order. Some of you, you are moving and moving in with Mr. or Mrs. Right because you've already met him. Now you're waiting for the job. You get the job. Now you're moving in together, and you're starting the family. Some of you are just meeting Mr. or Mrs. Right this month, and this is karmic. This is someone that you've thought about, you've been dreaming about, and now that they're here. And they have all the resources, and you have all the resources to make this a beautiful, fruitful union. For others, this is that you've been thinking about it, wanting to do it. Now you have all the resources ready, and you're starting that family. For others, this is about, you know, being with the one that you love, and you're celebrating this month for that. So your drawing virtue messages from the angels, Capricorn, is taking action, you're in truth with your gut in the situation. Now, if this is about work, then this is about competition. This is someone who's trying to put fear into you about your job, and this is to rise above it. Now, this can also be in all other areas of your life. Somebody's putting fear in you, and you're going to survive it and go past it. This shark could be you, self-sabotage, where you've always gotten in your own way. And for whatever month this month, you're actually putting that down, and you're soaring to great heights. This card says that any kind of issues you're having with an earth sign, or if you're the one giving the advice to somebody else having an issue with an earth sign, to listen. Compassion, listening, and to open up the conversation is how you're going to get through this. As you're saying, you are going to get it. Last minute is when the phone call is going to ring. So whether that's the job, the loan, the phone call from the man, whatever it is, man or woman, this is saying your desired outcome will happen in the very near future. Don't force it to happen. It will happen at the last minute. What a beautiful month for you, Capricorn. So lots of love to you from my heart to yours, and I'll see you next month.